Hello students, good morning. This is Majesh Bhuria. Today we are going to learn the third poem of Honeycomb, and the name of the poem is The Shade, which is written by Frank Flynn. Students, as you heard the word the shade, you may be having different questions. What does it mean? Have you seen or not? So and so. So before we go through the poem, let us try to know what does it mean? What is a shelter? In the introductory part, let us say, do you know what a shelter is, or shelter or shed? A cow shed, a tool shed, a wood shed, for example. The poet is trying to describe the word shed. He says a cow shed can be, a tool shed can be, a wood shed can be, so and so. You may be having in your surrounding, you might have noticed this type of shed or shelter where we generally keep certain things which are not in use. It's a small room. Now poet is trying to describe its definition. What does it mean? What is shelter? What is shed? Let us see. It's a small room away from the main house for storing or keeping things, animals, tools, vehicles, etc. It is not that only we can say the shed or shelter where cow or certain animals are kept, but poet is trying to describe the word shed where generally it is little far from the house, and it is also where we store something for storing or keeping things. Not only animals, things can be, tools can be, vehicles can be, and generally people use this type of place where they do not have certain type of things which are not used in their day-to-day life, or generally sheds are dirty place where generally webs, spiders web, and it looks very dirty. That is why he says many things are kept there in the room. Ask your friends if they have ever seen a shed. Now question arises. You might have understood the meaning of shed. Now the poet is trying to ask us, did you understand the meaning of this? If you have understood, that means you might have noticed this thing in your surrounding. He is asking, you have to ask this question to your friend if they have ever seen a shed. That means if you have seen this type of thing in your surrounding, definitely you need to ask, you need to understand. You might have noticed also, but you never asked. You never focused on particular thing, that why this type of things are made and why it is useful, or for what purpose people are keeping such type of thing. So poet is trying to describe the meaning of shed. Now let us see the poem. What does the poem try to tell us? Let us see. There's a shed at the bottom of our garden with a spider's web hanging across the door. The hinges are rusty and crack in the wind. When I am in bed, I lie and I listen. The poet is observing the shed, and whatever he realized, whatever he felt, he is trying to share with us. He says, there is a shed at the bottom of our garden. The poet is maybe in his childhood he might have noticed this type of thing. He is trying to tell us, when he was a child, he noticed that in the bottom of our garden, he is having garden also, in the bottom of the garden, with a spider's web hanging across the door. Because suppose if you are not using particular room for a long time, definitely it will become very dirty, and there you will see spiders web here and there, and it looks very shabby. So he also says that you can see there spider's web is hanging here and there, even at the door. The hangs are rusty and crack in the wind. So if you see some broken glasses are there, some broken things are there, some unuseful things are kept there, and it looks very dirty. So he says like that, when I am in bed, I lie and I listen. When he is there in his room, in his bed, he listens certain type of sounds which are coming from the shed. And if the shed is not used for a long time, definitely many types of insects will stay there. They make their shelter, they make their home, and they will make different type of sound, and those sounds the poet is listening. I'll open that door one day. There's a dusty old window around at the side with their cracked panes of glass. I often think there's someone staring at me or staring at me. I opened that door one day. Now every day he is listening certain type of sound from the shed. Now he is having lot of questions. He is having many questions regarding the shed, and he decides himself that one day he will go and open that door and see what is happening inside, or what are the things there in the shed. There's a dusty old window around at the side, dusty old windows. The shed is not being cleaned for the long time period, because people are not living there, animals are not living there. Only it is meant to keep certain type of things. That is why nobody comes there and see and clean it. That is why he says, old windows around at the side, old windows which are not cleaned at all, with three cracked panes of glass, and glasses are also cracked one, broken one, and nobody is bothering about that shed. I often think there's someone staring at me. When he passes through that way near the shed, the poet says somebody is staring at him from the inside of the shed. Just he is having this type of doubt. Whether somebody is there or not, that is another matter, but the poet is trying to have this type of feeling, and he felt also, and that is why he is sharing his own feeling, that he is feeling certain type of thing, and he says that somebody is there inside the shed and it is always staring at me. Each time that I pass, I'll peep through that window one day. Why the poet is trying to say each day? The poet is not going sometime, but he goes there maybe daily, or whenever he goes, definitely he is having this type of feeling that somebody is staring at him from the inside the shed. Each time I'll peep through that window one day. So far he is having hesitation. He is having fear. What will happen if I'll peep through the window, but he decides himself that one day he will peep through the window. My brother says, there's a ghost in the shed who hides under the rotten floorboards. Why the poet is not trying to peep in the shed? Reason is that so far the poet was a boy. He was a little boy and he was told by his elder brother that never go to the shelter. Why? Because a ghost is hiding there. And that is why he is afraid. He is not trying to peep through the window. His brother says that the ghost is there in the shed and who hides under the rotten floorboards. The ghost is hiding under the rotten table, rotten certain type of things which are kept there in the shed. That is why the poet is having hesitation, he is having fear, he is not having that type of courage to peep through the window. And if I ever dare to set foot inside, he'll jump out and chop off my head, but I'll take a pick one day. Now, the brother is trying to make him certain type of mindset that how he is trying to stop his younger brother to peep inside the shed. He says, if I ever dare to set foot inside, the brother said him, if you are entered in the shed, what will happen? He'll jump out and chop off my head. The ghost will jump out from the hiding place and it will chop his head. He will harm him. So that is why this type of fear was having, and he is not having that type of courage. He'll jump out and chop off my head, but I'll take a pick one day. Still he is having courage to see inside the shed. Though elder brother has told him, elder brother has warned him not to peep inside the shed because the ghost is there. If you do so, you would be in problem. The ghost will jump on you and he will chop your head. He may be cut your head. That is why he is trying to tell him, but I'll take a pick one day. But still he is having courage to say so. Still I will do, or I will peep one day inside the shed. So far the brother has already warned him the ghost is living inside. There also, I know that there isn't really a ghost. Brother says, no. Though brother said that there is no ghost, he is having that type of belief, but still he is having fear also. So far he was a child, and elder brother had warned him that you should not go inside the shed. I know that there isn't really a ghost. He is having doubt. Is there a ghost or not? So far his elder brother has warned him. My brother tells lie to keep the shed for his den. Now he is realizing why his elder brother is trying to stop him to go inside the shed. He says that he maybe does not want to go anybody inside the shed and try to find out his secret. He wants to keep that place as for his own purpose. He wants to use for his own purpose that shed, and he does not want to allow other people to enter in that shed. That is why he said he tells lie to keep the shed for his own den. That means he is trying to keep this shed for his own personal use. He does not want to open his own secret. There isn't anyone stirring or making strange noises. Now he is having many doubts. First he says whether ghost is there or not, though his elder brother already told him about the ghost. Another thing is that whatever noises are coming from the shed, is it really the things which are making noise, they are living inside? Maybe his elder brother is doing certain type of tricks to make him afraid or keep him away from the shed. That is why he is having doubt that is there anyone who is staring from the inside. Though he was having a doubt that somebody is staring at him whenever he passes through the way, but now he is having doubt. And the spider has been gone from his web since I don't know when. The things are going on which were unusual, which were not practical, and something strange things were happening there. That is why he is having different type of questions. He says, and the spiders has been gone from his web. The webs were there lying here and there, but the webs were not seen there. That is why he is having certain type of doubts. He is doubting on his elder brother, and he does not know when the webs and spiders, they are making the webs, and when they went away. I'll go into that shed one day soon, but not just yet. Yes, now he is having courage. He is daring to go inside the shed. But thing is that still he is having hesitation. He is having fear. Why he is having fear? Definitely when we hear or if we are told by someone that something which is strange to us, and that especially ghosts. If you hear this word, the word ghost, definitely we have different type of pictures in our mind. Whatever things we are introduced by our elders, maybe in the movies, in the serial, or certain things which are told by our elder, and we hear this word, definitely we have different type of picture, and those pictures will make us afraid. They will make us certain type of things in our mind that we will discourage, and that way the younger brother, he is also having fear, he is also having hesitation that if the ghost is there inside, definitely something will happen, as we have seen in the movies or in the TV serial or certain type of places where the ghosts are shown. That is why he says, I'll go into that shed one day soon, but not just yet. Still he is not able to decide when to enter in the shed, but still he is having courage that one day, he already decided that one day he will go into the shed and he will find out what is the reality. So students, this was the summary of the poem. Hope you might have understood. The poem is clear to you. Thank you.